Welcome back, boys. Happy New Year. I need your help. I don't know what to do. I want to ask your opinion about something. Let me know what you think. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I have this car. Excuse the mess inside. It's got interior, back seats, 10-point roll cage with swing outs, carbon fiber roof, shaved the bay, EG subframe, all that stuff. I've had this white car for a while. It was on the lift for a little bit. We stole some parts off the white car to put into the red car, subframe, things like that. And the reason we did that is because I wasn't sure about what was on the red car. Some of the stuff was questionable. Just wasn't sure how it was put together. So I wanted to ensure I know what's in my car and I know what I'm getting into, especially when I'm racing the car. I posted the white car for sale. I know in some of my videos you guys might have seen I had a bumper. It was in the back of my shop. It's up there now. That was the bumper that was going to go on this car. That bumper is actually a Jace Composites Backyard Special replica bumper for a 99 2000 front. And it was going to go on the white car. But I posted this car for sale, regrettably though. So I don't necessarily want to sell the car. It just doesn't make sense to own it and own the red car, because why do I need two street cars? Never going to drive both. I would like to have like one street car, one track car. So now I'm in a dilemma. I posted the car for sale, but I got to thinking, what if I took everything out of this car, red car? Seats, the Wilwood brakes, stole my front suspension back, the motor, the trans, everything, right? And I swapped everything over to this white EK hatch. That's an option. And hear me out. It's a lot of work. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna say, go do it, it's easy, just go do it. You've got the time, it makes sense, you know, da-da-da. It's a lot of work. Like, swapping everything over is a whole lot of work. And then it's like, what do I do with the red car? Well, if I were to do that, I would put a stock motor in the red car, stock trans with LSD. I have an extra trans, and I would just sell the car with K-Pro as a running car. Someone would love it. Like, that's a great car, stock motor. I mean, all you'd have to do is put a Rotrex in it, it would be back to where it's at. But then that also opens up other cans of worms, right? So let me show you. So the other dilemma we have, this car has a roll cage, which isn't a big deal. It's pretty tight. The swing outs let us go in and out of the car really easily. But so here's the problem, right? So this car has a crossbar. I don't know if you can see it in there. A cluster won't fit in there, which really isn't a big deal. When I was doing this, my plan was to run Fuel-Tech or some digital dash, most likely Fuel-Tech. I would have to get a new engine harness. I have the chassis harness for this car. It's not in the car right now, but I have everything in totes. So that's an option, right? It's a lot of work though. Either way, let's say we sell the white car, right? So now, if you've really been following me, you know I have this engine. This beautiful, beautiful built engine. So it's not super crazy. It's a street build. It's 12.5 comp pistons, upgraded rods. I did electric water pump, Meisner electric water pump from a Track Tough kit, S2000 alternator, Gato intake manifold with a Ross 90 mil. It looks really nice. Beautiful K-Tune Drag Cartel valve cover. Skunk 2 timing cover, the upgraded one, which is really nice. ATI dampener, all titanium hardware. Yeah, it's got a lot of parts. It's got a 4-piston head. It's got a lot of parts. And the dilemma I have with this is I could throw the Rotrex on here. I don't know if it will or won't make a lot more power. It's a big motor. That is a really small Rotrex. It's a C30. It would be worth the experiment, but I know I have to change my cams. The motor has Drag Cartel 4 or 5 cams. I think the biggest I can go from what I've researched is a 3.2, which isn't a big deal. It's a little bit of work, nothing too crazy, not as bad as switching shells. So do we take this motor, change the cams, put the Rotrex on? Still a small Rotrex, so I don't know if it'll make a lot more power. But yeah, take all that, put it in there, and see how much power we make on this motor, and this car with this motor. Or do we swap everything from here Yep, red car, swap everything out of the red car into the white car with the nice cage, the nice carbon roof. I've got new suspension for it. Nice shiny motor. Now do you see my dilemma, guys? Now do you see what the problem is? I did all this work, posted the car for sale, got it ready. I actually have people messaging me, but I don't know what to do. And this is the other thing that kind of like throws it off, right? So obviously the shell needs paint work, back bumper, side, and a new front bumper. But I have that 2000 bumper on there, the Backyard Special Wet bumper, and this is where this ties in. So I was gonna, after I realized in my head, I'm gonna sell the white car, after I said I'm gonna sell the white car in my head, I told myself, okay, I'll just take the bumper up there and put it on here and upgrade the front end. I have had OEM headlights already I just need to get fenders and a hood, which isn't a big deal. So I would have to paint the front end on this to do it, or paint this, which dollar amount, it's about the same to do either. So I need your help. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm in a dilemma. Just let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'm gonna make a decision this week. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I wish I could tell you I knew what I was gonna do, but I don't. Let me know. Always like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. We got a video coming every week for the rest of the year. I promise. At least one. Let's go.